Hi, this is Marty once again and welcome to my channel. Hello mga kababayan! Welcome back to At Home with Marty. Today, we're diving into the life of one of the most important and sometimes overlooked figures in Philippine history, Manuel Roxas. He was the first president of the Independent Republic of the Philippines, a brilliant statesman and a key player in shaping our nation's future. But did you know he almost studied at Harvard? Or that he died while giving a speech? In this vlog, I'm sharing 10 fascinating facts about Manuel Roxas that go beyond the textbook. Some inspiring, some surprising, and some you've probably never heard before. So make sure to stick around until the end. Let's get started! If you are new to my YouTube channel, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. At para updated kayo sa mga susunod kong videos, please click the bell notification below. At sana po, don't skip the ads and please watch until the end of my video. Number 1. Manuel Roxas was the first president of the Independent Republic of the Philippines. Manuel Roxas became the first president of the Independent Republic of the Philippines on July 4, 1946, marking a significant milestone in the nation's history. After decades of colonial rule, first under Spain and later under the United States, the Philippines finally achieved full sovereignty when the United States formally recognized its independence. Roxas, a prominent political leader and a key figure in the country's transition to independence, took his oath of office at the Independence Grandstand, now known as the Quirino Grandstand in Manila. His inauguration symbolized the culmination of the Filipino people's long struggle for self-determination and national identity. Before becoming the first president of the newly independent republic, Roxas served as the last president of the Philippine Commonwealth, which was the transitional government established by the U.S. before granting full independence. His leadership during this period was crucial in rebuilding the country after the devastation of the World War II and in laying the foundation for an independent democratic government. During his presidency, Roxas faced enormous challenges, including post-war reconstruction, economic recovery, and the rehabilitation of political institutions. He also played a key role in establishing strong diplomatic and economic ties with the United States, including the ratification of the Belt Trade Act and the signing of the Military Bases Agreement. Although his term was short, cut by his untimely death in April of 1948, Manuel Roxas left a lasting legacy as the leader who guided the Philippines through one of its most transformative periods and into its era as a sovereign republic. Number 2, Manuel Roxas was the last president of the Philippine Commonwealth. Before assuming the role of the first president of the Independent Republic of the Philippines, Manuel Roxas served as the last president of the Philippine Commonwealth in 1946. His presidency during this transitional period was pivotal as he guided the country from the final phase of American colonial rule towards full sovereignty. Roxas took office as Commonwealth President on May 28, 1946, after winning the national election earlier that year. His administration was tasked with addressing the immense challenges of post-war recovery while preparing the nation for its upcoming independence. As the final leader under the Commonwealth government, Roxas played a critical role in laying the groundwork for the establishment of the Republic of the Philippines, which formally came into existence just weeks later on July 4, 1946. Number 3, co-author of the 1935 Constitution. Manuel Roxas played a key role in drafting the 1935 Constitution of the Philippines, serving as one of its principal authors. This foundational document established the framework for the Philippine Commonwealth government and later continued to guide the country during the early years of the Republic. As a member of the 1934 Constitutional Convention, Roxas contributed significantly to shaping the nation's democratic institutions, legal structure, and republican form of government. His work on the Constitution laid the legal and political foundation for the Philippines' eventual transition to full independence. Number 4, Manuel Roxas was a Japanese collaborator but pardoned. During the Japanese occupation of the Philippines in World War II, Manuel Roxas faced serious accusations of collaborating with the Japanese forces. Some critics allege that he cooperated with the occupying authorities, a charge that cast a shadow over his reputation. However, after the war ended, Roxas was thoroughly investigated and ultimately cleared of these allegations by General Douglas MacArthur, the commander of the Allied forces in the Pacific. MacArthur's decision to pardon Roxas and support his return to political life was significant, as it allowed Roxas to re-enter the political arena at a critical time for the country's recovery and rebuilding. With the approval of the United States, Roxas resumed his leadership role, eventually becoming the last president of the Commonwealth and then the first president of the Independent Republic of the Philippines. His rehabilitation helped unite the nation during a challenging post-war period, despite the controversies that had surrounded his wartime actions. Number 5, Manuel Roxas was the protege of Manuel Quezon. Manuel Roxas was a trusted protege and close ally of President Manuel L. Quezon, the revered father of the national language and the first president of the Philippine Commonwealth. Early in Roxas' political career, Quezon recognized his talents, leadership potential, and dedication to public service. Quezon took Roxas under his wing, mentoring him and giving him important responsibilities within the government. This mentorship helped Roxas develop the skills and political connections that would later prove essential in his rise to national leadership. Their close relationship was marked by mutual respect and a shared vision for Philippine independence and self-governance. Quezon's support was instrumental in shaping Roxas' political path, enabling him to become a key figure in the Commonwealth government and eventually the country's first president after independence. Number 6. Manuel Roxas was almost a Harvard graduate. Manuel Roxas was once offered a prestigious scholarship to study at Harvard University, one of the world's most renowned institutions of higher learning. This opportunity reflected his academic promise and potential for greatness. However, due to financial constraints and personal circumstances, Roxas made the difficult decision to decline the scholarship and remain in the Philippines. Instead of pursuing his studies abroad, he chose to continue his education locally, ultimately earning his law degree from the University of the Philippines, which was and remains the country's premier state university. This decision proved pivotal as it allowed Roxas to stay connected to the Philippine political and social environment during a crucial period in the country's history. His education and experiences at the University of the Philippines laid a strong foundation for his future career as a lawyer, legislator, and national leader. Number 7. Manuel Roxas started career as a provincial official. Manuel Roxas began his political journey at the local level, serving as the provincial fiscal or public prosecutor of Capiz, a province in the Visayas region of the Philippines, which later named its capital Roxas City in his honor. His work as provincial fiscal allowed him to gain valuable experience in public service and legal system, earning him respect and recognition within his community. Building on this foundation, Roxas was elected governor of Capiz, where he further demonstrated his leadership abilities and commitment to local development. His success in provincial government paved the way for his entry into national politics, as he was subsequently elected as a congressman representing his home province. Through his service in the legislature, Roxas was able to influence policy and build a broader political network, eventually rising to become one of the country's most prominent leaders and ultimately its president. Number 8. Manuel Roxas was the founder of the Liberal Party. In 1946, amid significant political realignments following World War II, Manuel Roxas made a decisive move that would shape Philippine politics for decades to come. Breaking away from the dominant Nacionalista Party, Roxas founded the Liberal Party of the Philippines. This new political party was established to represent a fresh vision and direction for the country's future, focusing in post-war reconstruction, national development, and democratic governance. The creation of the Liberal Party marked a critical moment in Philippine political history, as it introduced a strong alternative to the long-standing dominance of the Nacionalistas. Under Roxas' leadership, the Liberal Party quickly rose to prominence and became one of the two major political parties in the country, a status it retained to this day. Roxas' founding of the Liberal Party demonstrated his ambition not only as a national leader but also as a political innovator, seeking to broaden democratic participation and create a more inclusive political landscape. Number 9. Death in office. Manuel Roxas' presidency was tragically cut short when he died of a heart attack on April 15, 1948, less than 2 years after assuming office as the first president of the Independent Republic of the Philippines. At the time of his sudden passing, Roxas was delivering a speech at Clark Air Base in Pampanga, addressing military personnel and government officials. Midway through his remarks, he collapsed, and despite immediate efforts to save him, he passed away. His untimely death shocked the nation and brought an abrupt end to his efforts to rebuild and lead the country during his challenging post-war period. Roxas' passing paved the way for his vice president, Elpidio Quirino, to succeed him as president. Despite his relatively short time in office, Roxas' impact on the Philippines remained significant, as he had played a crucial role in guiding the young republic through its earliest and most fragile years. And number 10, namesake of Roxas City and Roxas Boulevard. Manuel Roxas' legacy continues to be honored through various landmarks in the Philippines, most notably Roxas City and Roxas Boulevard. Roxas City, formerly known as Capiz, is the capital of Capiz province in the Western Visayas and is where Roxas was born and began his political journey. In recognition of his contributions as a statesman and as a first president of the Independent Republic of the Philippines, the city was renamed in his honor shortly after his death in 1948. Today, Roxas City is known not only for its historical importance, but also for its cultural heritage and abundant seafood industry, proudly bearing the name of one of the nation's founding leaders. Similarly, Roxas Boulevard in Manila stands as a tribute to his role in shaping the modern Filipino nation. Formerly known as D-Way Boulevard during the American period, it was renamed to honor Roxas' leadership and service to the country. This iconic coastal road stretches along Manila Bay and is one of the capital's most famous thoroughfares, lined with government buildings, cultural landmarks, hotels, and parks. It serves as both a functional route and a symbolic reminder of Roxas' enduring influence on the development of the Philippines. These places, named in his honor, ensure that Manuel Roxas remains a visible and lasting part of the nation's everyday life and historical memory. Hello again mga kababayan. Let's be honest. Did you already know all these facts about Manuel Roxas? Or did I just upgrade your brain a little? If you've got any weird or fun trivia about him, spill the tea in the comments. Daghang salamat! Thank you very much for watching. And according to a famous quote, life is a balance. Everything that you see as life, everything that you see as yourself is beautiful only when it is in balance. Special thanks to my sources from Google, photo credits to orangemagazine.ph, and inspirational quote credits to quotef.com.